Right. All right. And then I see one of your training partners. Oddly enough, she was on the Ultimate Fighter and lost in the opening round. Man, Tecia Torres was somebody that they thought was going to win that thing.
Yeah, yeah, man. Look, man, Tecia Torres is a beast. I don't care what anybody says. I think that reality show took a little bit of a toll on her, being away from her family, being away from her friends. She's very big on family and friends and things like that. And I think that might have took a toll on her. It might have took her mind off of what she was doing. But at the end of the day, when you watch the fights, you see her potential. You see what she brings to the table. She's got some things she needs to work on. She knows that. We know that at the gym as teammates and friends and even as family. We're all like brothers and sisters at this gym, and our coaching staff, which they're pretty much like fathers to us, or uncles and fathers and things like this. So we all recognize what she needs to work on to get better, and we're going to attack it from all different sides, And she's already got the striking. She's already got that viciousness in her when she's in the cage. She just got to work on the small things, and she knows she's regrouped from losing that first fight, and she's moving on. So I guess you figure out things from there.
Now, do you feel that you can help her out in a certain way that not everybody can? In that, before you fought Sadowat the first time, you were undefeated. I mean, you probably haven't even lost a game of Madden in fucking 15 years or whatever it is. Losing was not something you knew anything about. And then you get stopped in that fight and then just go on, I mean, you've shot through the roof since then, and you're on everybody's radar today. Do you feel like you have a special insight as to what she might be going through and possibly help her and other people in that same situation out past it?
Yeah, definitely, man. I definitely do. Just because part of the reason why and look, I didn't put the work in when I fought Awad the first time. I didn't train as hard as I was supposed to train. I wasn't out here at American Top Team like I should have been at the time. I was doing my own thing. I was back home in Illinois, trying to be a part of my family's lives. Trying to be there for my family, and I tried to make that sacrifice. And I started to realize that was hard. It's hard to compete when you're so focused on your family and you can't disconnect. You have a hard time. Like me, I'm a huge family guy. I'm a big family guy, and I'm always thinking about my family. So going into that fight, I wanted to be with my family. So I know exactly how she was feeling. But at the same time, I started to realize once I sat down and I talked to my family and got things figured out, I realized that we have to be a little bit selfish with what we do with our lives. As far as our careers go, we do have to be a little bit selfish in a controlled manner. So I think once I figured that out and once I got comfortable with that idea that my family is going to do well with me, or without me being there, as long as I stay in touch with them, keep connected with them, I can still go and be a little selfish in regards to my career. So I think that was something that I clicked over into. So I think I could bring that to her table and offer that little bit of assistance and tell her, look, there's going to be times where you have to be in the gym every single day. There's going to be times where you're not going to be able to see your family every single day like you want to see your family. There's going to be times where you're not going to be able to spend the time with the boyfriends and the friends and the things like that as much as you want to. You just have to be okay with that sometimes and not feel bad about it. That I feel bad about that little bit of being selfish. I think I could bring that to the table to her, and I think I'm gonna definitely try to help her as far as her skills go too. Not just that part of it, but I think I got a few things I can offer to her, and we'll see what happens from here.